Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here. How you doing? This is going to be the last world news video before my trip, and it will be the last one in a while since I will be gone for about 3 weeks. So I will be focusing on traveling, so I will not post any world news. But then again, I do have some stuff to talk about this Friday before the trip, as said. The first thing that I want to talk about is a French fashion mogul has been declared the richest man. At least when I read this, he's the richest man. It might change depending on the stock market and stuff, at least from what I can understand. But as far as I know, if something hasn't been updated, Jeff Bezos isn't the richest man anymore. So I'm gonna move on. It turns out that I was a bit wrong with the whole Belarus thing. It has come out that 2 fighter jets did escort the flight on the way from Athens to Vilnius to Minsk. 2 Belarus fighter jets were escorting it, and while at the same time KGB agents declared that it was a bomb on the flight. And the opposition leader has stated in the video that he's fine and he's not being tortured, which I can understand, totally bullshit. But we will see what happens with that. I hope that countries will take sanctions towards Belarus for treating opposition like this. It's kind of similar what happens in Russia. So I'm gonna move on. John Cena, the famous WWE star and actor, has come out and said that apologized for the Chinese to the Chinese people for calling Taiwan a country. And I must say that it's quite sad that he done that, because I think that Taiwan should be its own country and not part of China. So yeah, that's what I think. I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie has been arguing for the custody of their children for a very long time, and now it has proven that Brad Pitt in a sense won and got split custody, while Angelina wanted her to have full custody. So in a way, it's a win for Brad Pitt. And from what I can understand, Angelina Jolie still accuses Brad Pitt for abusing the children. And I must say, I don't know if that's true or not, so I won't really comment on that. So I'm going to move on with the next thing. A Swedish chicken company, which deals with chickens, has been caught with not having for not treating the animals correctly. I think I read somewhere that 1/3 of the chickens has poop on them, or at least leftovers from poop, and they were scolded alive. And by scolded, I mean pouring really hot water on them, which in a sense is real messed up. And they have gotten a lot of flack for it, in which they should. So we will see if it will be any more backlash for it. We will see. And the next thing that I want to talk about is something that I found this morning. That Germany has been Germany has acknowledged that they did a lot of genocide in Namibia back in the early 20th century. And it's at least a good thing that they are taking responsibility for their actions. And they will at least contribute to contribute with some economic compensation, and with, I think the amount were 1 billion euros. So we will see what happens with that. And the last thing that I want to talk about is something that I read as well. I will see if I can find the article for it. That was my phone. There was something that happened at a vaccination place in the US, that someone took a car and drove through a vaccination tent. I don't remember where, so if you know the place, comment below. And a woman drove through a tent and took off. She got caught, and she was totally against the vaccinations for COVID-19. And I don't understand why people are, at least a lot of people in the US are against vaccinations. I don't really understand that at all. But she was accused of at least 7 points of endangerment as well. So she might be sentenced for that at least. Yeah, that's the world news. It's the last one for quite a while. So comment below what you think. You can like and subscribe, and if you want to support my channel, you can buy some merch in the merch shop down below. Otherwise, peace.